This is Flappy Bird, and over the next week, I will be making it into a modern mobile game, complete with ads, pay to win, upgrades, and more. The first thing I had to do was a background, bird, and pipe, but I'll just add the background and bird for now. Then we can bring the bird up to the front and add a few quick components to give it some gravity and collision. Then we can go up and click play, and it should work. The bird now falls, but we can't do anything, so I added some movement. So now we can click play and start flapping around. The main problem now is there's nothing to avoid, so I decided it was time to add in the pipes. I made a pipe spawner in pipe, so hopefully we can just click play and it will work. It works, besides the fact that the pipes don't hit you and it spawns them a little too fast, but the basic idea is working. I just finished fixing the pipes and adding a score mechanic, so you can actually score points. The game now actually works and you die when hitting a pipe. I also added a scrolling background effect to give it more life. Just like that, we can move on to the first modern feature. The first feature I added was custom skins, because what game would be complete without skins? Before this though, I added a high score feature. You can see if we get a new high score. Never mind, I'm too trash to even get one. Alright, second try, and we actually got past the pipe. And you can see if we die, our high score gets saved down in the high score display. Now if we go into the skin selector, we can see the first page of skins that we have. We have default yellow, red, orange, green, and all these other colors. If we go to the second page, we can see a ton of new skins, including LeBron. I also added in Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, and Patrick Mahomes. And oh, what's that skin? Oh, it's my YouTube channel. You should definitely subscribe to it. Definitely. We need a way to buy these skins, so the only obvious answer is to add in paid currency, of course. So we can now go to the store and buy bird bucks for US dollars, $50 per 1,000 bird bucks, except for the 10 million bird bucks, where you get a discount. To earn this money, we can go to the Earn tab, where we will find a McDonald's in a house where you can earn money. If we go into the McDonald's, we can see a job menu where you can find your current job and money per second. You can click apply to get a job as a dishwasher, server, cook, or manager. You will have a very low chance of getting manager right away, so you will have to slowly build up to it by getting dishwasher, server, or cook first. The server makes $1 a second, which is about $3,600 an hour, which is just slightly above the average McDonald's wage. If we leave and go in the house, you can steal this random guy's credit card, but he has a bunch of saws protecting it for some reason. But if you successfully avoid them all, you get rewarded with $500. We can then go back to the store and spend our well-earned money. Let's just buy like 4,000 bird bucks real quick, and then we can go and get LeBron's skin. Then we can head back to the store and into the earn section, and we can rob some guy's house as LeBron if we want to. We can also play as LeBron now. The next thing all mobile games need is ads, but I had no idea how to add them, so I just decided to make my own custom ads. The first ad is just a basic ad for the store, and you can see the timer ticks down, and when it's done, we go to the game. The next ad is a free Robux ad, and it's 100% working and legit. Let's click download, and the last ad is a McDonald's ad that just takes you to the McDonald's application. If we leave the McDonald's and go to the store, we can see there's also a remove ads option you can buy for 100 USD. Let's just rob someone's house real quick, and now we go back out and remove ads. And we can see you don't get an ad. The next thing I added was upgrades. So we can go to the upgrades menu and buy some score multiplier. Maybe like 20 should be good. Then we can go to the main menu and click play. We can see that every time the bird passes the pipe, the score is increased by 20. The next upgrade is coin spawn rate, which I'm just going to get 1 for now. We can go back, hit play, and see that coins now spawn in, which we can collect to buy bird bucks. Now, if we go ahead and just buy like 20 upgrades for coin spawn, we can see that the whole screen is filled with coins, and we are collecting a ton of them. The last upgrade is a rare coin percent, which increases the amount of coins that are rare. Rare coins will give 5 bird bucks instead of just 1 per coin. If we max out rare coins, we see that every coin is now rare except for the first one, which is a glitch that I don't know how to fix and isn't that big of an issue, so I'm just going to ignore it. The last thing I'm going to do is just spam a ton of upgrades real quick to just see what it looks like. So we'll just get like 60 of each. The entire screen is basically covered with coins, and we get like 50 score per pipe, but it doesn't have sounds to hear what we're collecting. Before I add sounds, I wanted to find a background song, so I went to Pixabay and found a nice background song for the game by Extreme Freddy, which will be linked in the description. I then went back to JSFXR to make a couple of other key sounds I need. I made a coin sound first, then I needed a noise for button clicks, which I found quickly, and then the next one I needed was a die sound, which I also found quickly. The last sound I made was a jump sound, and now that I'm done with the sounds, I can showcase the game. A link to download the game will also be in the description.